Hi everybody, this is Dan Talks Sense, and today I'm going to be doing a review of a fragrance from the house of Initio Parfums. It's called Blessed Baraka. So in today's review I'm going to pop out to the shops. I'm going to let you know how it develops on my skin. Before I do that, I'll give you my first impressions of the fragrance. I haven't really looked at the note breakdown of this one. I don't really trust Fragrantica too much these days because sometimes I'll smell a fragrance, it smells totally different to the notes I've been given. So I'm just going to give my initial first impressions, tell you what I think it smells similar to, and then make a conclusion at the end on whether I think that you should go out and buy the fragrance. So if you want to know more about Blessed Baraka, then please stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it on my skin like I usually do on camera, give you my first impressions. I'm going to spray in my elbow joints and on my wrists, and today I'm going to be with my niece and nephew. They have found my YouTube channel and I do plan to get them on camera, but what I am going to do today is ask my niece and nephew what they think of this perfume, this fragrance, because they are really honest and they're great, and I do plan to get them on camera. So Rosa and Xander, I'm mentioning yes, if you see this video now, you're on YouTube. But what I am going to do is give you my general first impressions of the fragrance and let you know what I think. I have read a little bit about this one, and Alberto Marias was the perfumer behind this one. It was brought out in 2015, and the slogan was that it's a mysterious potion that brings you back to sanity, something like that, a bit unusual. So I'm intrigued to know what they mean by that and what it smells like. So give you my first impressions. So when it first sprays on, just got to let it dry down a bit, but I'm sort of getting like a lemon note out of this one. But I am going to have to let it dry down because, in all honesty, I don't know what I'm picking up in straight away. Usually, with perfumes, I can pick up like a note straight away, but this one, it's very unusual. Some spiciness, and I kind of got like a fresh lemon at the start. Some woodiness in there as well, kind of like sandalwood sort of creaminess to it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to head out to the shops. I'm going to head out, see if I get whiffs coming from my body, see what the scent bubbles like, let you know what the performance and projection are like, and hopefully help you make a conclusion on whether you should go out and buy the fragrance by the end of the video. So if you want to know more about it, then please stay with me. Okay guys, so I've been wearing this fragrance for a good 4 hours now, and what I would say is that it has really hit my expectations. So when I've initially looked at the price point, I looked on Harrods website, and you will pick this up for quite a hefty £175 for 90 mils, and for me that is quite expensive, but my expectations were really high and it has hit them, and I'll tell you why. So when I first sprayed this on, it did take a little while to settle down on my skin, and when I first sprayed it on, for some reason I was picking up lemon. I was trying to work out, it did have some fruitiness in the top, but it was kind of bitter, but it did have this creaminess of the sandalwood that was coming through. Now, when it settled down, I started to pick up all these different notes and little compositions coming in. So it gave me this apple cinnamon vibe. Now, there were two fragrances that it reminded me of when that apple cinnamon came in. And one was Oyan from Perfumes de Marly. And the other one was a fragrance called Amber Naguil, which I've had a decant before. Now, with both those fragrances, they came off a little bit too sickly. I really didn't enjoy wearing them. it was kind of like a bit overdrive on the sweetness. And I was like, nah, I really didn't enjoy it. And maybe it was the wrong climate because I tested them around springtime. Maybe it was too hot. Maybe I'd appreciate wearing them in the winter. So I will get those decants out again and try them. But this one did remind me of those two fragrances. It also reminded me of two other fantastic fragrances that I have smelt this year. One was Mancera's Red Tobacco and another one was Carlisle. And that's because of the huge composition of notes that comes in. So you've got the creamy sandalwood, you've got the spiciness, and you've got like the dried fruits that come in. And it did remind me of those two. I would put this on par with Carlisle. So they're both quite expensive fragrances, but the blending of the fragrances is really good quality, and you do smell like a boss when you wear this type of fragrance. In terms of sillage, so your scent bubble, your scent trail, this is one that's going to leave a massive scent trail as you walk through an office, through a shop. And I think the Profumo Professor 101 sent me this decant. We exchanged some decants, and he did say that you'll want to save this for a special occasion, and he is right, because this deserves better than me going to Boots and buying some reduced sandwiches on a Sunday. This actually merits me in a formal environment, wearing a suit or on a night out with friends, and you're going to be at a bar or you know, somewhere, and somebody's going to say, what are you wearing? Because that is sublime, that is really nice, you know, if they're confident enough to say that to you. Not everybody is, but you do get the odd person that will say to you, when you're wearing a nice fragrance, you smell good, and it boosts your confidence. It's really nice thing for people to say to you. I can't wait to wear this in work. So tomorrow I'm going to wear this in work, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some comments down below and let you know what people have said, what their reactions were tomorrow when I'm amongst people, because I do live on my own, so I can't really give you that compliment getting sort of side to the review. But I will do in the comments below if I do get any comments from my co-workers tomorrow in work. But what I would say is this is a fantastic fragrance. We're coming up to the winter months now. The climate is getting cooler in the UK. So a fragrance like this would absolutely shine in our climate when it starts getting below 10 degrees and closer to December when it's freezing. I would love wearing something like this in a Christmas market, walking home with my shopping bags, thinking about Christmas. It's not been the best of years by all means, but I hope you're all safe and I hope you're all okay. I really appreciate you watching my review today. If you haven't subscribed already, I really appreciate if you do. Click the subscribe button down below and you'll receive more content like today. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you all very soon.